Hey guys, it's Gina with YA Fiction Freaks. It's Saturday morning and I got up kind of early, so probably still look tired, but I am. Um, we've been out Christmas shopping, but I just wanted to show you my bookshelf because I know this is all you get to see most of the time, but I have my favorites on top. So my Harry Potters are all up there. I've got the hardbacks and the softbacks, and actually right here is my little Harry figurine that stands over the books. And then here's my Twilight, Lord of the Rings. Um, Up here is Cassandra Clare's whole thing, Forest of Hands and Teeth. Um, I have the Iron Fae series, but you can't see it right now. But so I just wanted to show you that because I know this is all you get to see. This is a book review on Leviathan. It didn't take me very long to get through this. It's not a real long book. Plus, I listened to the audio as recommended by Cash J. Tuck, her YouTube channel, and she's really cool. I love to watch her reviews, and you should check her out. And she doesn't even know that I'm giving her a shout out. So, but the book is so cool. I love the cover. And I bought the book because I wanted it on my shelf because I showed you in my previous video in my book haul when I bought it. It's just a really cool book. It's got pictures. It's got pencil drawings. My favorite one is where it actually, and this isn't a spoiler to see this, but it's actually, my favorite picture is actually the Leviathan. So that is so cool. I love that. But this was a great book. For some reason, I watched a movie, and maybe I can put it in the link below if you guys are interested. I think it was called For the Love of War. And it had Kierra Knightley in it. And it was just one of those across the ages kind of stories, like a long kind of period of time and just kind of their journey in life during the war. And it just made me crave a big story because, like, Harry Potter's over, at least not the fandom, but at least this, reading the books. We've all read the books and the movies, and then the Iron Fae series got over, and the Melissa Marr's Wicked Lovely series is over. So a lot of them's ending, and Cassandra Clare's, I'm so glad that it's still going, and I'm loving it because I'm reading Clockwork Prince right now, and I'm loving it. I'm about, I think, 70-80% right now. But so I really was craving a big story, kind of a historical kind of story, and a journey or an adventure about someone, and this satisfied it. Because this is about a girl and a boy, and there won't be spoilers in this video. It's about a boy and a girl. The boy's name's Alec. The girl's name's Dylan, and she's going by the name of Dylan. Her real name's Derek, and she has to act like a boy to get into the military. And then Alec is, I won't tell you exactly who he is till you start reading the book, but they both start out, they don't know each other, and their stories start out differently, and they end up somehow coming together. And this is a story of two, it's during World War One, and it's a steampunk novel, which is awesome because I've also been craving them because of the Clockwork Prince and Angel. But the two of them end up just in this big adventure. And when the book one ends, it's satisfying enough the way it ends. But book two is here. Book three is out, but I don't have it yet. Behemoth. And I'm waiting on this audio from the library because I'm going to get that on audio too because the guy does awesome voices. It is so good. He does the accents. He does Russian. He does Germany. It's so cool. But this is, it has a lot of different things in it, I guess, that they would have said back then. But the Darren often says barking spiders, and she says blisters, and it's so fun how Alec and Darren's personalities are so different because he was raised completely different than she was. Um, there's the mechanical clankers, like it's all steam run engines, clockwork, that kind of stuff. And then there's also like iron, steel, metal, that kind of stuff. And then there's the I'm going blank. What was it called? The Darwinists. And of course, it's on Charles Darwin and his discoveries back then. It's kind of a spinoff of that. But and they are actually animals and living machines. And they've used DNA. And so that's why I showed you that picture of that big whale. That's the Leviathan that Darren is on. And so it's a big airship, but it's alive. And it's got more than the whale in it as far as animals. And it is just amazing how Scott Westerfeld made all this up. This is my first Scott Westerfeld book. And I'm definitely a fan of his because I just love this story. And so anyway, Darren is with the Darwinists. Alec is with the clankers. So they came from two different worlds, and he makes the characters so distinct and so different, and it's funny. I actually laughed quite a few times during this story, just the way that the characters interact with each other. Not even necessarily Darren and Alec, but just the people who talk to Alec and her and how she responds to people. She's just like out there, like she says what's on her mind. She doesn't care who's around her. She's gonna just tell you like it is. So she's funny. And then Alec is more like refined, and he's been raised to kind of check himself and speak a certain way. And so he's like, when he sees Dylan, like he's like, oh my gosh. But of course he thinks she's a boy. So when this book ends, like I said, it's satisfying enough when it ends, but yet it definitely, once you want to go on with it, because you know that these two have so much more of an adventure, and it's really cool. So I would recommend it to anybody. I was really sad that, I think this came out in like 2008. I was really sad that I didn't discover it earlier. But yet, I'm glad that I did right now because, like I said, I was just craving a story like this. You know, a beginning to a huge adventure. And this is a huge world that he's created, and so many things in it, and just so much to the story. And the story is like really intricately woven. And so you'll see from Winston Churchill is in here, just some of the historians. Like I said, it talks about Charles Darwin. It's just really cool. So it brings in history, steampunk, and everything. So I would recommend that. And my suggestion, I really recommend getting the audio of this book, if at all you can. You can get it on audible.com, or you can get it on iTunes. Those are the two cheaper places other than going to a bookstore. If you have to get like the hard copy of it, get it from the library. You can request it if you have a library card. Get online with your library card and request it, and have it at your library waiting for you. But I would, if you can, get the book too, or at least look at the book at the library because of all the pencil drawings, because it helps you. He describes really well, but yet when you see these pencil drawings, it just gives you that much more. So you need both, in my opinion. So they're doing audiobooks so good these days. So, all right, and they look really cool on your bookshelf. The third book's called Goliath, and I can't wait to get it. So, I'm on Goodreads. Look me up. I have 2 different accounts, and I don't know how to get rid of the other one, but if you go to yafictionfreaksblogspot.com, go to our blog, scroll down to the bottom, it will have Angie's Goodread account and my Goodread account. If you hit on that one, that's me. If you just go to Goodreads and look me up, the one with very little books, of course, I'm not using. The one with all the books and I'm reading and That's me. So look me up and friend me because I love to discuss books with people. I love to see what everybody's reading. I check my Goodreads every day. I keep it up every day, if not more than once a day, where I'm at in the books. So check us out. Check out our blog. I always do, every time I read a book and do a YouTube video, there's usually already a written review from me on Goodreads. And if you go to our blog, you can go to our written reviews, and it's A through Z, all the books that we've reviewed. And what it does is you hit on it, and it gives you the link to our Goodreads account where our review is. So check us out, and happy reading, guys. And I will probably be doing another review quite soon because I'm almost done with Clockwork Prince. So happy reading. Bye.